We're joined by Paul Rudd at gmail.com. Welcome.
Guys, you got to email me now.
Have we cracked your email firstly?
No, I will say you're off.
We're going
We
to
really are off.
5 minutes going through other emails.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd, no, let's not waste time. We're so nice to see you. I've been told not to get excited, but I'm very excited to see you.
It's great to see you guys. I love it, and I love where you're at right there. What is in that amazing background? What is that? A beach you're on, or is that outer space?
You can put anything on here. That's the.
I know.
Ironically, it was a beach in outer space. You picked
It's so crazy. God, where'd you guys get? Wow, that is an impressive setting you're in. I gotta say.
Can we claim this as a New Zealand movie? Because I hear that was influenced by Thor Ragnarok. Taika Waititi. So pretty much a Kiwi film.
I think so. I think it's got a real Kiwi flavor. One of the things that actually Peyton Reed, the director of Quantumania, and I said oh man, look what they did with Ragnarok. It's the third one. It surprised everybody by coming out with one that just feels so different. And we kept thinking about Ragnarok when we were making this one, thinking this one's gonna be a little different than the first two. No, I loved Ragnarok. God, Taika's so funny and good.
Yeah, he's pretty much single-handedly holding up the New Zealand economy. So, we've got a lot of chips in there on Taika.
Now, your son, because when you first said you were going to be Ant-Man, your son was like, I can't wait to see how stupid that's going to be. Are you rubbing it in his chops now, Paul?
No, because he's now moved on to other things that I do that he'll criticize. And outside of just acting. He did come around, but he also says hey, you're not Captain America.
A lot of talk about how you pee in the costume. I heard the first movie, you had a button fly, second movie, magnets. I mean, a lot of concern about how you go to the bathroom.
Yeah, well, you know what? And I'm glad there's a lot of concern about it. Certainly when they were making it. This is the great thing about doing it for the third time is you've really refined it. So the magnets turns out the way to go.
All right. Okay.
They're great. So it's actually pretty good. It's pretty accessible. Although sometimes it's still the fit of the suit is tight and all that stuff. So the magnets are okay, but sometimes you kind of have to put the hand on the wall and do the lean.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Are there magnets around the back of the suit as well?
There are now. No, there's not. There's not. Maybe that might be a flaw in the design.
I was going to suggest you do from Ant-Man to Pants Man, and you just shoot from the waist up. The legs are free, baby.
Yeah. God, it would make things so much easier.
Yeah. A lot of complaints to HR, though, I imagine.
I think you're right.
Now, of course, the mortal enemy in this movie, Kang the Conqueror. I mean, how does he compare to Ant-Man's other mortal enemy, can of insect spray? I mean, where do we compare on the scale?
Yeah, well, let's get real. That can of insect spray is deadly. And,
yeah, we should.
I mean,
that was
a hole in the plot.
You want to keep that away from me and Tom Holland. But Kang is even tougher than a can of Raid.
So, what's it gonna be? Ant-Man.
Kang the Conqueror is the biggest baddie we've ever seen. I think he's badder than Thanos.
Now I understand that to prepare for this role, you actually did get an ant colony in your house. Have you knocked it over and are you infested?
Well, I don't actually have an ant colony in my house, to my knowledge.
Goddamn Google.
But wait a minute. Was there something online that wasn't true? Yeah, but I have noticed in this last year seasonally that I did find some ants in the house, and I just leave them alone. I don't mess with them.
Well, thank you for making up an answer to my ill-prepared question.
Damn it was going so well until that last moment. Now we've been told to wrap it up. We've blown our big chance with Paul Rudd. The movie looks amazing. We saw the first 20 minutes of it. It was incredible. I can't wait for Kiwis to see it.
Well, thanks a lot. I hope you like it. I've enjoyed talking with you. And my gosh, one more time, I don't know what you did, but that's a completely different background you're standing here. How did you just do that? Wait. On the count of 3, it's gonna turn to 1, 2, 3.
It's your house.
Whoa!
You've got an ant colony right at your house.
Oh my God, it reminds me of the one that's in my living room.
Love you, Ed.
Chug.